Hey guys, welcome to week 4 of the Keto Marathon training vlog. My name is Aaron and today I just want to go through some of the things that I have been doing over the past week, some of the things that worked, some of the things that didn't, and some of the new things that I've got to try. And I've got a really special, little surprise for you at the end of this video. So make sure you stick around and check that out as well. This week I did 3 runs. But this week was what they call a training recovery week. And so I had 3 weeks of progressive overload, and then you taper back on your 4th week to basically do that again for the next 3 weeks. So this week I only did 27 Ks or around about, and I feel great, you know. I'm feeling recovered, I'm feeling really good, I'm feeling well hydrated and just absolutely fantastic. If I wasn't doing the marathon keto, I probably would have been pretty stressed out by now, because what I do is I go out and I run as fast as I can all the time, and I try and hit all of these really fast times, and I'm not worried about my heart rate, and I end up just putting myself under all this stress, and I get to the end of the 3 weeks and I've often got an injury, or I've often got something that's niggling, and it's going to, you know, just crack at the other end of the week. So I'm feeling great. And at the start of this week, which is a recovery week, the intervals I was running were fast. They were very, very fast. I was running under 4 minute 30 kilometers, so whatever that is in miles. But so the first run I did this week did intervals, as I said before. I was doing 800 meter intervals and, under 4 minute 30 pace, which is fast for me. Like, that's back in my race pace prior to, and I did my long run this week on a Wednesday, because on the weekend we actually went to Noosa, which is, at the beach, and the beaches here in Australia are just so great. So I didn't want to leave a long run up until that, because I wanted to enjoy myself on the weekend. So I sort of left that to Wednesday. So I did 13 Ks. So it's still the recovery week. So 13 Ks for a long run. That's pretty good. And that run felt good as well. Compared to my other long runs, I held a steady pace, and I think I even ran a quicker pace on the way home. So that's what's called negative splits. And that was good. And on the last run, I did 9 Ks, and that was in Noosa. And that was a great run too, because it was in new territory, unfamiliar roads, something where I could just run and look at my watch, look at the GPS, and turn around at the halfway point. And there was a massive hill at the end of that run, and I knew it was coming, so I tried to basically sprint up it. And it was great, I felt really good. But the next day my calves were pretty tight, so probably not the greatest thing to do on a recovery week, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling well rested, and everything is in order. So for a recovery week, I'm really, really surprised. In my prior training, without using the ketogenic diet or watching my heart rate, I would end up burning out after 2 weeks, and then having to struggle through the 3rd week at an extra volume, and then really recover on the 4th week. But this week, my recovery week was basically the speed work, so that was great. I have a few things to show you. So I got a brand new pair of shoes. These are the Hoka ones, and the Clifton 4, sorry. So the Hoka Clifton 4, and the basic idea behind these shoes is that they have, if you can have a look at the rocker on that, like the curve over that shoe is just ridiculous, and the reason why I got these shoes is because I went into Athlete's Foot and they did a foot analysis on my feet, and I strike my heel pretty hard. And so if you have a look at the heel on this one, it's actually got quite a bend in it, so it's pushing you forward and getting you to move your feet much quicker, getting that cadence up. And so I'm really, really keen to try these shoes out. That'll be really fun. So I'm going to try them out tomorrow. Other little item I've got is this Sony action camera, and it is the FDR X3000. And the reason I got this was because I wanted to do some video work on both watching my technique and something small enough that I can take out and just go for a run, take this with me, either in my hand or whatever it is, and, you know, just film something outside of me just repeating my week back to you into a camera, like a big camera like what's filming here. So this is going to be fantastic, and I'm going to start filming some of my, you know, footwork with this camera. So great, you'll see some footage from this one in the next week's vlog. So this is the special thing at the end of the video that I wanted you to stick around for. So Kenneth Mungara, he's a marathon runner from Kenya, and he's a fantastic guy, and he met my partner Adele because she was working at the marathon this year, and she was also last year, sorry, and she was also working the Commonwealth Games, and so he gave her these things, and he was also like, you know, tell your partner Aaron he needs to contact me. I'll figure out his training. We'll get his time very fast. So that was just so fantastic. I wanted to give a huge shout out to him. This is a bracelet here as well. It says Kenya on the front. And I don't know whether he made these or he brought them from Kenya, but it's so awesome. You know, to get an elite runner who has previously won the Gold Coast Marathon to give you this sort of stuff is just unbelievable. So Kenneth, if you're watching, thank you so much, and we really appreciate this sort of stuff. You know, because for a runner like me, it's so inspiring to look up to someone like you and to see your times, to see your splits, and to see you run and win. You know, it's so fantastic. It's just unbelievable that you can actually, you know, get these types of things from someone so special. So thank you very much. And, you know, this has been a great week of running. Next, or this week that's coming, I'll be stepping up the volume again. So the biggest run I've ever done will be on Saturday. So that's 24K run, and we'll see how that goes. And we're going to be running my new shoes. So thank you so much for watching. If you love this type of video, if you love this new background, make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you next week.